Welcome to pSolv, where innovation meets insight. In this tutorial, we'll walk you through how to pivot tables using Needletail. Let's get started. We'll be working with a sample dataset, where the goal is to transform rows into columns to restructure your dataset for better analysis. To begin, configure the necessary details for the raw zone and the standardized zone endpoints. Then configure the associated raw source and standardized sink. Once that's done, click on Create Transform Pipeline from the raw source. Give your pipeline a name, select the appropriate standardized sink and metasync, and hit Submit to save it. Next, click on the T icon, open the three-dot menu, and choose Transformation Spec. Once inside the Transformation Spec page, drag the pivot icon from the top panel and connect it to the raw table. Then, click on the pivot icon to configure the transformation. Select the group by column to define how the data should be grouped. Choose the pivot column that will be transformed into multiple columns, and specify the aggregate function to apply to the values being pivoted. Once everything is set, click Apply to save your changes. Then, bring in the derived entity icon and connect it at the end of the flow. Click on it, provide a name for your final output table, select the appropriate sink, and choose the columns you want in the output, arranging them as needed. Once that's complete, hit Apply. Now save your layout, click Generate to produce the transformation code, and select Browse to open the Jupyter Notebook. Inside the notebook, open the generated file and run all cells. When the pipeline returns code 0, it means the process was successful, and the transform table is saved at the specified path. Thank you for watching. For more detailed documentation, visit the Needletail help page. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact our support team via email or phone.